With Halloween right around the corner, where are the 4 most haunted places in Franklin, Tennessee? That's what I'm covering in today's video. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin Martin and I'm a local Nashville real estate agent, and I specialize in helping savvy sellers who want to sell right and sell smart, as well as helping out-of-staters who are looking to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, or maybe it's like the 5th time stopping by my channel, thank you so much. If it's your first time, please feel free to click subscribe down below. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about 4 of the most haunted places in Tennessee. Halloween is right around the corner, and I figured if you are thinking about visiting the area, or maybe you already live here and you're wondering what you can do if you're somebody that loves ghost tours or ghost stories, I figured let's go ahead and talk about some of the 4 most haunted places in Franklin. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So number 1 is the Carton Plantation. So that is located in the downtown Franklin area. The Carton Plantation was actually one of the largest Confederate grave sites that was a part of the Civil War. So of course there are going to be ghost stories and ghost sightings there. So the stories say at the Carton Plantation, you can sometimes see soldiers riding on horses through the field. You could also see a young servant sweeping in the kitchen. And then there's also been stories of soldiers walking in the field. Now, again, this site was a big part of a Civil War battle. So it only reasons that there could be ghosts. Okay, number 2 is the Lots House. Now this one has actually been named by the Travel Channel one of the most terrifying places in all of America. So if you don't know, the Lots House was actually site for a portion of one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War, the battle at Franklin. And so again, you're dealing with a lot of Civil War history there. So again, it only reasons that you'd hear ghost stories. The Lots House actually did become a hospital for both Confederate and Union soldiers during the Civil War battle. And so some of the ghost sightings and ghost stories that you'll hear is that you can sometimes hear drums playing inside the house, and then you can also hear a woman crying supposedly over a loved one. Now, the Lots House and both the Carton Plantation, they both are open during the day and available to go and explore the history of both places. But again, these 2 are landing on the list of some of the most haunted places in Franklin. Number 3 is going to be the Old City Hall. Now this is going to be located in downtown Franklin, right next to where the Mellow Mushroom is now, again, located there on Main Street, right near that roundabout that is kind of iconic for the downtown Franklin area. So supposedly the Old City Hall, supposedly in its history, now I will say, the City Hall that's there now, this is actually the 3rd iteration of that building, and it was like last built in the late 1800s. However, this, as the stories go, supposedly at the old City Hall, there were hangings, there was criminal beatings way back in the day, and as the story goes, supposedly there was a woman who was sitting outside of the old City Hall, and supposedly she saw 3 Union soldiers that were up on the balcony there. So as the story goes though, supposedly some of the offices in the old City Hall did get transformed into hospital rooms, again, during the Civil War. So that could be where that woman supposedly saw those Union soldiers up on the balcony. And then number 4 is going to be 3rd Avenue in downtown Franklin. Now, Margie Thesson, who is actually the owner of Franklin on Foot, which is Ghost Tours, she says that 3rd Avenue is the most haunted street in downtown Franklin. So why is it considered the most haunted? Well, she says that most of the buildings on that street have some sort of ghost story attached to it. There's a music building that supposedly there was an old woman ghost seen crying. So a lot of these buildings on that street have ghost stories attached to them. Now, why 3rd Avenue? Nobody really knows, other than the fact that there's a cemetery kind of at the end of 3rd Avenue, so maybe that's where it came from. But again, nobody really knows, but there are plenty of ghost stories attached to 3rd Avenue and the buildings on 3rd Avenue. Now, I will say that Margie has said that most of the ghosts in Franklin don't carry a mean spirit, that they're just attached to the buildings where I guess things happened way back in the day. I don't know, but I will throw that out there. So again, the 4 most haunted places in Franklin supposedly are the Carton Plantation, the Lots House, the Old City Hall building, and 3rd Avenue. So if that's right up your alley, you can always go check out the Franklin on Foot ghost tours if that's something you want to participate in. But I hope this was fun. Now, if ghost tours aren't your thing, that's okay. Stay tuned next week. We'll be back with more real estate content. I'm Caitlin Martin. I'll see you next time.